Hello students, welcome to maths class. So we are dealing with hyperbola problems. So from this topic you are going to get one 4 marks question, one 2 marks question, and in conic section you are having 3 topics, right? Parabola, ellipse and hyperbola. So all 3 curves formulas will be little bit similar, so be careful and practice more with the formulas. First be perfect with the formulas. When compared to other chapters formulas, these conic section formulas are little bit you will have confusion. Why means small changes will be there, plus minus, it looks like a same type of formula but a small change will be there. So you should be very careful while practicing the formulas of these 3 types, right? 3 curves, parabola, ellipse and hyperbola. So now come to the question, first question. This is a 4 marks question and this one is a 2 marks question. Find the length of transverse axis, conjugate axis, center, foci, eccentricity and equation of directrices, length of latus rectum of hyperbola. Okay, so first what is the given hyperbola equation? Given hyperbola equation is, what is the equation to you? It is x square minus y square is equal to 4. What I said, whenever any equation is given to you, first of all reduce the equation into standard form. We are having totally 4 cases of hyperbola equations. So reduce the given equation into any one of 4 forms. And whenever equation contains only x square and y square terms, it may belongs to first 2 cases, right? So try to reduce that equation into first or second case. So come on, in all the 4 cases right side it must be equals to 1. That's why divide the equation both sides with 4. Okay, then you will have x square by 4 minus 4y square by 4 is equal to 1. So implies it is x square by 4 minus y square, 4 cancel, but it should be in value 1 square or 2 square, like that. It should be x square by a square minus y square by b square form. So we will write that as 1 is equal to 1. Next we can write this as x square by 4 can be written as 2 square minus y square by 1 square is equal to 1. So it is in the standard form of x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1, first case, right? So where a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 1. Okay, so now come to your questions, right? So many questions are asked. Find the length of transverse axis, conjugate axis, center, foci, right? So first you take your length of transverse axis. Length of transverse axis formula is 2a is equal to 2 into your a is 2. So it is 4. Next you take length of conjugate axis. You take length of conjugate axis, right? So it is 2b, right, is equal to 2 into b value is 1, that is 2. Okay, so next we have to find the center. So for first 2 cases your center is origin only, isn't it? So center is equal to 0, 0. Next foci, next eccentricity, but foci and directrices are with respect to E, isn't it? Formula of foci, formula of directrices are with respect to E. So that's why you first find out eccentricity E, right? So come on, eccentricity E is equal to, what is the formula? A square plus B square by A square. If it is first case, right? If it is second case, it is root of A square plus B square by B square we will have. So, is equal to, it is root of A square. What is A value? 2. 2 square plus 1 square by 2 square is equal to root of 4 plus 1 by 4 is equal to, this is root 5 by root 4 is 2. You got your E value. Now you can write your foci and directrix. What is your foci for the first standard curve? It is plus or minus AE, 0. So, is equal to plus or minus A. What is A value? 2. Right. E is root 5 by 2. Okay. 0. 2 cancel is equal to plus or minus root 5, 0 is foci. Next you take equation of directrices. Right. Equation of directrices. So, what is that equation of directrices for the standard form? X is equal to plus or minus A by E. So, is equal to, X is equal to plus or minus A is 2, right, by E. E value we got it as root 5 by 2 is equal to plus or minus 4 by root 5. So, directrix is line equation. So, try to write in the line form, that means send this root 5 this side, root 5x, and bring that plus or minus 4 this side. If plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus. So, again it is nothing but plus or minus 4 is equal to 0 is the equation of the directrices. And length of latus rectum is also asked, right. So, length of latus rectum. What is that length of latus rectum formula? It is 2b square by a, right. So, 2 into b square, b is 1 square by a is 2, so 2 cancel, 1 square is 1. Okay, so you got all the values. So very simple, just reduce the given equation into standard form. That too it contains only x square y square. If equation contains x square y square, it belongs to first or second case, right. X square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1, or x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to minus 1 form. So just reduce it, then you will know your a and b values, and you know that center is 0, 0 for the first two cases. So once you know a and b, you can find all the values, right. So length of transverse axis, conjugate axis, right. And to get our foci and directrices, we need E value. So after writing center, first you find out eccentricity, right. In the question foci is asked, after that eccentricity asked, but to write foci we need eccentricity. So first you find out your eccentricity, right. So once you got eccentricity, find out foci. Next equation of directrices, right. So after that length of latus rectum. Okay, it is 2b square by a for the first case. For the second case, it is 2a square by b. Okay, so that's all for the first question. Now come to the second question. Find the product of lengths of perpendicular from any point on the hyperbola to its asymptotes. So actually in previous class yesterday we discussed about the asymptotes, right. So what are the asymptotes? Two vertical lines, isn't it? I said the two vertical lines which passes through the origin and cuts the axis into two parts are called asymptotes of the hyperbola. So if we take the perpendicular distance from point to this is one asymptote and this is another asymptote, right. So PM Pn. Okay, we got the product of the asymptotes as some constant value. So here one hyperbola equation is given to us, and find the product of lengths of perpendicular from any point to this hyperbola. So very simple. What is that? So given hyperbola equation is given hyperbola equation. What is that? X square by 16 minus y square by 9 is equal to 1, which is exactly in the form of which form? X square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1, isn't it? We can write this as x square by 4 square minus y square by 3 square, isn't it? So exactly in that form. So that means a is equal to 4 and b is equal to 3 values, right? We got a and b values. So previous class we derived the length of the perpendicular from point on hyperbola to the asymptotes is a square into b square by a square plus b square, isn't it? So product of perpendiculars from P to asymptotes already we derived, isn't it? Asymptotes is equal to a square into b square by a square plus b square. That is 4 marks question. This one is 2 marks question. Applying that formula, 2 marks question. Right? So is equal to, so what is your product of the perpendicular distances from point to asymptotes? A square means 4 square and b square means 3 square by, come on, 4 square plus 3 square. So it is nothing but 16 into 9 by 16 plus 9. So 16 9s are 144 by 25. This is the product of perpendiculars from P to asymptotes, right? Already that formula is derived, just we substituted the values. First we reduced the equation. Reduced means just in 16 place we have taken 4 square and in 9 place we have taken 3 square, right? So we reduced the equation into standard form and find out what is your a value, b value. Okay, once you got a and b values, product of the perpendiculars from point to asymptotes. Previous class only we derived, right? What is that? A square into b square by a square plus b square. We derived it as a constant, the product of the perpendiculars from point on the hyperbola to the asymptotes is equal to constant. There that constant value is a square into b square by a square plus b square. So we can consider that as a formula now, right? Once we derived anything, we can consider that as formula. Even we did with 1 by e square plus 1 by e1 square is equal to some constant, isn't it? So same thing here also we are doing. Okay, so once we got, we derived that formula, we are using that formula for this problem. Okay, so what is this? A is equal to 4, b is equal to 3, substitute, then you will get your product of the perpendiculars from point to asymptotes. Okay, very simple. This is 2 marks question and this one is 4 marks question. So actually sometimes they will ask only 2 things, right? Here how many they asked? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 7 small questions are there, sub questions are there in this one. Sometimes they will ask only 2, right? Find the center foci, find the eccentricity and length of latus rectum for 2 marks. If all values are asked means it belongs to 4 marks question. So whenever center, foci, directrix, right, length of transverse axis, these things are asked, first reduce the equation into any one of 4 forms. We are having totally 4 forms, right? So reduce them into any one of 4 forms. If x square, y square only terms are there in the given question. So you can reduce into first two forms. If your equation contains, hyperbola equation contains x square, y square, x term, y term, constant term, means you have to reduce the equation into third or fourth case. Okay, just by observing that you will know it. After the reduction you will know all your values, a value, b value, h value, k value. Once we got these values, we know how to find the eccentricity, foci, directrix. Formulas are there, right? First type, these are the formulas. Second type, like that 4 type of curves are there, right? So after the reduction you will know which type of formula, which type of formulas we have to use, and it belongs to which case, first case or second case, third case or fourth case. Once you confirm, then you can write your formulas and you can substitute your values. Okay, so practice these problems perfectly. That's all for today. Have a nice day.